Perhaps there's a reason why the sages go into it multiple times in the Shas and saying that when you cry over the problems of your friend, your own prayers will be answered first. Well, why won't my prayers be answered first if I'm crying about my problems first? HaKadosh Baruch Hu says to us, maybe you have problems, but surely I'm the one that gave it to you. Maybe you're crying about the problems, but surely you may not have the merit for me to solve those same problems that I gave to you. But if you cry over somebody else's problems, and that somebody else is one of my other children, that means that you have already begun to do TeShuva. Why? You're removing yourself from yourself and saying, his problem is priority. Yeah, what about your problem? My problem is my problem. When HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants to fix it, I'll fix it. He may not know this, so I got to help him right now because he has a problem. When a person thinks about his brother or his sister more than he thinks about himself, HaKadosh Baruch Hu says to him, now you are emulating me. Now you have done tshuva. Now you are no longer the person that deserved the punishment that I gave to him a week or 2 months or 6 months ago. Why? Because you're a different person, and that different person that does not deserve the problem, and therefore, in the process of solving the problem for your friend that you're crying, first, I got to take care of something else. What's that something else? Your problem. Yeah, but I didn't cry about my problem. Exactly. You didn't cry about your problem, you cried about your friend, you cried about your cousin, you cried about somebody else because you genuinely care about them more than you care about yourself. Therefore, you're not the same person that got the problem in the first place. The person that I gave him the problem was a selfish person. The person that I gave him the problem was an egotistical person. The person that had the problem was not a person that is you. And therefore, I have to remove the problem. And therefore, the sages say in the Gemara, if you want your problem solved, go start helping other people. Go start caring about other people. This, Rabotai, is why the prophet Jeremiah says again, Im totzia kal mizolel kepitiye. If you take someone that's a luggard, that's a mechalel Shabbat, that's a desecrating Hashem's name, and you help him get back to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you will be like Hashem, where your prayers are like Hashem's words. Why? Because if you're going to truly help people do tshuva, that means that you care about their spiritual status more than you care about perhaps somebody that's even closer to you. You have a son, you have a daughter, you have a brother, you have a cousin, you have all these different people. Now, surely some of them are going to buy into it and want to do tshuva because you told them to, and most of the people are not. But if you're really going to help people do tshuva, that means you cannot be selective about your customers. Anybody that's willing to listen, I'm willing to help. If you help Am Yisrael do tshuva, Kadosh Baruch Hu says, you, my friend, are showing me that you're like me. You're like me. You love all my kids, even if my kids are not always your kids. And therefore, your prayers will be like mine. Like my words that I said, HaKadosh Baruch Hu says. When you emulate Hashem, you can become recognized like one of his sons. But the type of son that HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, even his words are like mine. They get fulfilled. When a person removes themselves from their own ego for a moment and starts caring more about other people, Abutai, everyone is the winner. But so long as we only care about ourselves, everyone's still the loser. And we'll be back here time and time again, pretending like we care that the Bet HaMikdash is not here, but in reality we haven't done a thing to change anything.